Well, one of the good things that I think has come out of the pandemic is that more people than ever seem to be planting gardens. My dad, Jimmy Stefanik, has had one for years now and shares with us how he puts those tomatoes to good use, canning a delicious sauce to enjoy in the coming winter months.
Today I'm making pasta sauce, which requires about 8 pounds of tomatoes and makes 5 pints. The idea of using uniform tomatoes, which will give you an accurate account. This is Mrs. Wage's pasta sauce. Very tasty and spicy. Here we have 8 pounds of tomatoes. Right in their prime. Beautiful. This will make 5 pints of pasta sauce.
First, you scald the tomatoes in boiling water for 3 minutes.
I just took the tomatoes out of the hot water and put them in the cold water. Now I'm cutting the heel off and the core and the skin. Now I'm cutting them up in small pieces so that I can render them down into a sauce and get the core out of it. Here's a little core right there. Some of these come out good, some of them you have to tackle a little bit extra.
Now, place the sliced tomatoes in a pot and start to boil.
Smells so good.
This is where Mrs. Wage's pasta sauce mix comes in. Add the pouch to the tomatoes along with 1/4 cup of sugar and simmer for about 25 minutes.
That's actually thickening it up too, which is good. I already put in the sugar 20 minutes ago. It takes a while to render the tomatoes down. We have 18 tomatoes in here rendered down to the pasta sauce. I added the pasta sauce and now I'm ready to put it in jars in the canner. I gotta take the jars out, which are boiling.
Prepare your canning jars according to the manufacturer's directions for sterilizing jars. Next, we will fill the jars with sauce, leaving space for about 1/2 inch from the top. After capping each jar, the sealed jars are then put back into the boiling water for 15 minutes.
The end. That completes the 15 jars out of 27 pounds of tomatoes. These are the last jars of spaghetti sauce I made out of Mrs. Wage's pasta sauce. We added green peppers and basil. Here's a serving suggestion. Brown and drain fat from 1 pound of ground beef and add 1 pint of prepared Mrs. Wage's pasta sauce. Simmer for 20 minutes and cook over spaghetti. And I don't get any wages from Mrs. Wage's.
All we need now is the labels. And I have to say, the sauce is really delicious. Mrs. Wages sure knows how to spice things up. And also, without really knowing it, my dad is a perfect example of taking the Pope's new encyclical message of caring for the earth to heart.